What's up, guys? Hoarder here. Welcome back to part 2 of the 1801 house that Doug and I detected last week. We found all sorts of cool things in this yard, including some old buttons, some old kids' toys, spoons, coins, silver, and even gold. Some incredible things still left to come. I hope you guys check out this video. Ow, I'm being attacked right now. We'll have to talk about it at the end. I think I got my first largie. I called Doug over it. Didn't it sound good, Doug?
It sounded great.
It was about 4 to 6 inches deep. On mine, it was anywhere from like a 78 to an 85, I think it was. I got it out right here, and I think it's a large cent, Doug.
It is, or a half penny.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of writing on it. This might be something more modern. Well, what the heck is that, Doug?
Hold on, let me get my goofy glasses.
There's two
on.
faces on it, Doug. There's two faces on it.
Yeah, that's a modern.
It looks like
silver?
Grant.
Or a token.
It's not coming clean. I'm gonna have to toothbrush it. Wow, I thought it was a large cent. Go ahead, spray that, Doug, if you don't mind.
You want a rag?
Yeah, you can spray it again now that I
Smooshed it?
Yeah, moved all that dirt around. You're missing the coin. You're hitting my. There we go. You're still missing it. You spray, and I'll move the coin under the spray. There we go. You just spray into the air, and I will hit it.
Okay. Oh, you got a hole in it, right?
Oh yeah.
That is something.
That must be a token. I don't see any writing or a year or anything.
Let's spray that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm spraying.
Okay, now you're hitting it.
I see a lot of writing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving my finger around.
And it's definitely a hole. I can see it on this side as well.
All right, well, this is what I thought was my large cent. It's obviously not. It's bigger than a quarter, but not quite large cent size. There's two faces on here. I don't know who they are. I thought it was Ulysses Grant and I don't know, his next door neighbor, or maybe William Taft, or I don't know who the heck it is, Doug.
Keep saying something.
And then this side is just not cleaned up really well. It's not like a cheap aluminum Sunoco token. It's got a lot more weight to it.
Somebody put a hole in it to
and
protect it.
I just can't make out what it says. So this is gonna have to wait till the very end when I'm home, and I'll show you guys. But it's cool, whatever it is, and it sounded great. Like I said, I called Doug over. We both swung over just to hear the beauty of it. So also in the bag she goes. We'll have to figure out what it is later. I got mine out of the ground, Doug.
Let me guess.
Try to guess what it is.
Aluminum can.
Nope. It's Andre the Giant's hairbrush. Oh well, you're in the dump. That's what you get. Oh wow.
It might be.
Uh-oh, Doug's wife just pulled up, but while he's going to figure out what's going on, I'm going to look at Doug's thimble. Doug's wife just pulled up. Uh-oh.
No, it's not him. Not her.
Not him?
Not him.
Your wife's a him?
It's a him.
Oh, that's definitely a thimble.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's not sterling,
It's a big one too.
but it's, yeah.
Look for some markings on it.
Yeah.
Very good find.
Yeah. Came up 53.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, chase them nickels and
That's
gold
right.
signals. I want to see what Doug thinks of this. This was coming up in the 60s, Doug, and I pulled it up and I thought it was a pull
bottom.
tab. Yeah.
Okay.
But then when I flipped it over, it's got a cool marking and it's not round. It's like, if anything, square. Do you think that's a bottle cap, or do you think that's like something fancy? It's a fine line between trash and treasure, Doug. A fine line.
And where do you see the marking on it?
Did I say marking?
I thought you did.
No, I meant like just like fancy design.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
Like, I don't think it's a bottle cap. I think it's something. I mean, look at it. It's square. It's got a definite marking to it on the other side. That's the underside.
I don't know. clean it up and
Yes, sir.
see what you...
I think it's something interesting. I'm gonna clean up and see what it is.
Do you want me to look at it with the silly glasses?
Of course I do. Are they the special Easter glasses of shame?
They're
the regular glasses of shame. All right. A multi-glass of shame video, Doug. All right, we're gonna look at it and I'm gonna clean it up, and if it's cool, I'll show it. All right, I cleaned it up. I'm trying to get in the sun. And it's very dark today. But it is a cool fancy thing. It was a pin. You can see right there the loop. Most of the loop. Right here would have been the other end of the pin, I'm guessing. And then there's the piece in the middle. Looks like, to me, like a flower. Doug said it might be a bird. But it looks to me, I can't tell. If it is a bird, Doug, it's like a peacock. But it looks like a flower to me. It's a cool little piece, though. I mean, from when I first
check it
dug
out
it
under
and
my
thought it was
magnifying glass at home.
Yeah. I first thought it was like a Budweiser lid, so it's definitely cooler than that.
Much.
All right. Well, we'll keep
And
going.
what did that ring
I
up?
don't remember, but it was a high enough tone where it
Was it?
stopped me, yeah. All right, I called Doug over because I found one of Doug's things he's known for. What are you known for finding, Doug?
Oh, for finding.
Yeah.
Dog tags.
Dog tags! That's what I think I got, Doug.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I think I got.
I was going to say, did you find a cheesesteak?
I wish. Oh, look, there's a number on it, Doug. There's a number on it, like a cow, almost like a cattle tag.
39?
I think it's 38, maybe?
30, yeah, 38.
Can you hold this, Doug? I'm going to give it a quick clean here. Just hold it, yeah, like that, so you don't cover.
You don't like my thumbs and fingers
I
in the way?
love your thumbs, but the viewing audience has seen them so many times.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, Doug's thumb again. Oh, this side might have nothing.
Well, I don't think it's a dog tag if it doesn't have any writing on it.
Well, I'll have to clean
Unless
it
it's
better
a
and
really
see.
old dog
But
tag.
it definitely is a 38 in brass. And it's kind of small for a cattle tag, and there's two of them.
Yeah.
You know what it could be, Doug? Like maybe like a mailbox?
Yeah, it could be.
Like a mailbox marker. It's not a mailbox, obviously,
No.
because where would you put the mail?
In those two holes.
If you got really little mail. If you got like stirring straws.
Yeah.
If that's all you got. That's what I think it might be, Doug. Like a marker, like an apartment marker, a mailbox marker, something like that. I don't think it's a dog tag. And pretty cool piece
Or
though.
a bank box marker.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
It's an endless markers. It's an endless
Right.
amount of possible markers. But whatever it was, this was the 38th one, Doug.
Interesting.
So, all right, I'll take it. Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Oh, I got a good one. Right by this little flower thing in the middle of their yard, I came down. I had an 82, 83 one way, and then this way it was like 78, 79. I thought, man, this might be a bottle cap. I dug down. There was no grass here, just dirt. Flipped the dirt over, and right in the hole is a silver dime. It's a Roosevelt dime. I could see it. Yep, it's a Roosevelt dime. My gloves are all muddy. I'm going to clean it up. I'll be back in a second with a date. Hang on. There it is, 1940. And man, I think it's an early Roosevelt dime. I forget what year the first one was. It's probably right around there. So awesome. Now I got a piece of silver, a piece of gold, I got a fatty Indian, a regular Indian. I got some cool stuff today. This has turned out to be a really good house. And I showed Doug my Roosevelt dime. I said, Doug, I think it's 1940. And then the more I thought about it, that wouldn't make any sense. So I think it's 1946. They didn't make Roosevelt dimes in 1940. So yeah, I can't see it, Doug, but I think it's probably 46. That would make more sense since they actually made them that year. Look at that. It's a lead army man,
wow.
Doug. It might even be a fireman. I'm gonna clean it up and see what the heck it is, but it's an all lead little man. It's coming up in the 50s, but I'm digging everything in this yard, Doug, because I'm finding very little modern trash. Let me clean this up and I'll be back in a second. I hate to keep interrupting Doug. I know he's doing something, but this is really cool. Look, Doug,
all right.
he's got like a...
Oh,
like a piece of mail in his hand, like he's a mailman or something. Can you see like the
Yeah,
letter?
yeah, a satchel or something.
Yeah, and he looks British to me because he's just so proper with his chest puffed out like that.
Oh, is
he's
that
a
what the British do?
A British mailman I'm going with.
They call him postman.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Post people, Doug, because they can be female now. It looks like a British post people. I don't know what it is. He's got letters on his jacket,
it's cool and it's
too.
all intact.
Man, that is incredible. Yards, Doug. Nothing beats a yards.
Nothing beats a yard. Is it pretty toasted?
No, it's good.
Yeah.
This is my third buffalo nickel of the day. I don't think, Doug, I've ever had 3 buffalo nickels in a day. Ever. I called Doug. I feel bad because I'm getting so much stuff. And I had this one. I said, Doug, it's another 50s.
Doug's taking a break.
And Doug didn't want it. Look at that, Doug. Right out of the ground.
Oh,
just my thumb.
beautiful.
Just my thumb.
Yeah.
I didn't do this side yet.
Oh, why not? That's where the date is.
I know, but it's hard to get a date off them, even if it was in my pocket change. But look at that. There's the Indian.
Oh, yeah.
And to get
3
a date.
buffalo nickels and 2 Indian head pennies.
One's a fatty.
One is a fatty.
One's silver, and then all the cool relics I got.
Oh, man.
Lead figures, and I got some great stuff. I'll never be able to
Let
get
me
a
see
date.
if I can clean that.
Doug's going to work it, but Indian number 3, right there, baby. Right there.
Nice.
Right there.
Nice.
Thank
It's
you.
at least a weedy.
All right, Doug's got at least a weedy, he said. Wow.
Let me see if I can get some detail off of it. I like the green of it.
I see Abe Lincoln.
It's Abe. Okay.
Is it a wheat cent at least?
It's a weedy. Yeah, I can see the one. See it? 1 cent, right? See it?
Oh, I see it. I see one. Yep. O-N-E.
All right. So.
All right. There you go.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
I hope it's an 09 SVDB, Doug.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
You deserve it. Doug's going to kill me, but this is my 3rd Indian. I can't believe how my luck is today. I can't make out a date on it. But you can see the Indian's headdress. The date will be at the bottom. I didn't really clean it too well yet. It just came out of the ground. Fresh from the womb. But there it is. Indian number 3. What a heck of a day. Man, I just can't dig a bad signal. It's a pocket knife. It's broken. You can see it could have been monogrammed there. I'll have to clean it later and see. It's dark, so it won't focus. This side, it's missing half the wood. Well, it's an old pocket knife, about maybe 4 inches down. Came in the high 60s. Just digging a lot of cool stuff today.
The bottom where the date would be. Actually, the date.
I just got this coin. We're trying to figure out what it is. It's about the size of a nickel. I'm going to compare it. It could be slightly bigger, but to me, it almost looks like I see a face, like a bust, facing to this side. Do you see that, Doug? Only at certain angles.
Yeah.
This side is even worse. I think this is going to be a really old coin, but I don't know. And it's starting to chip. I think if I rub it too much,
anything,
I'm going
a
to
shield.
lose detail. All right, I'm going to work it. I might never get anything off of this one, but we'll see. I think this is going to be my oldest coin of the day, Doug. I can almost see Lady Liberty's bust right there, facing to my thumb. I'm talking to the camera, you don't have to answer. And I started cleaning it. This side, you can see some stuff coming through. Wow. I don't know what it says. My hand's shaking, Doug. This could be colonial. Oh, I just don't know. There's enough detail where someone's going to know, but I'm just not that someone.
You can see the detail, huh?
Oh yeah, now I can. Like, look, Doug, hold on, let me find it. Right there is the bust.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
see
I
the
see
bust?
it. I see it. It's facing.
Yeah, she's facing towards my thumb.
Yep.
And then when I that's all I can see is that. And then when I flip it, like I can't make it out, but I see
It's
a lot.
almost What's her name? Britannia.
I can't see Britannia, but I see a lot of writing. And we measured it next to, well, I see like lines and stuff. We measured it next to a nickel. It's bigger than a nickel, and it's thin. I think this is going to be like a 1700s, if not earlier, half penny or a farthing, like, which is a quarter penny. But I mean, that face, where is it? If I catch it just right, there.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a flowing hairs type face. You see it?
It looks like a man more than a woman.
Well, she's androgynous, Doug.
Okay.
She's androgynous. You know, the wee movement, Doug, you know.
Yeah.
But this, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep working it, but I think it's old. I'm excited about it.
That's neat.
I'm a mess. We're getting ready to wrap up. It was a long day, but I did really well. It's one of those days I just, every signal I got was something interesting at least. So great house, 1801, historic above the door.
All right.
So Doug's wife's calling, so I won't interrupt his call. Great house. See you guys to wrap up. All right, guys, fun hunt here. I'm going to try to get through this really quick. I know the video was long. I'm going to start with the top. I got Bigfoot's hairbrush. I got an old car gas tank, gas caps. It's kind of interesting. This little glass piece with a metal rim. I have no idea what it's to. It might even go to this, which I also don't know what it's to. It's got a weird thing there. Inside's like gears and mechanisms. I don't know. I'm going to go with lawnmower part, but at the moment, I don't know. I got a stainless steel spoon handle, maybe silver plated, I'm not sure. I got a pewter spoon handle all pitted up. I got an aluminum little measuring spoon. I got this spoon, which is silver plated. It's got some cool fancy on it. And then I got this spoon. I tried to put in the electrolysis tank. As you can see, it's got some weird, like a maker's mark or something on this side. And I put in the electrolysis because on the other side, under the corrosion, if you look really careful, you can see some script lettering. But I can't make it out, and it's badly pitted, so I'll never know for sure. I got the dioxygen lid. I kept that because I wanted to ask Kyle what the hell dioxygen was. I got a little piece of lead. I thought it was a human tooth when I dug it, but a piece of lead. Brass tag. It's got a real faint name on it, but my camera won't even pick it up, so it's going to go in the garbage. The pocket knife. It's busted up. That's the back side. This is the front side, but I kept it. Found the whole piece. One iron buckle. The little brass thing, which I don't know. It's got some fancy on it, some flowers in the middle. I don't know what the heck it's to. I thought it was a bottle cap when I dug it up, but it's something kind of interesting. I'll take that. I got the number 38. I'm guessing with some sort of a tag, maybe a mailbox tag or something. 2 buttons. This one's got an iron back. It's probably newer, but this is like a resin. I'm not sure what the heck it is. And then this incredible gold gilded button. Look at that sucker. And that's an old one, 2-piece there. I can't quite make out the markings on it. Still got to work on it, but that's gorgeous. I got the kid's car. I don't know who makes this. Look at the colors starting to come through. See the grill there. The only marking I saw on the underside was a big number 1. It's in bad shape, but that is super cool. 2 lead figures. I got the little lead man here. He's carrying something. I don't know if that's a package or a space gun. I don't know. He looks to me like he's British. So I don't know what that is. And then this incredible one. Look at all that paint. The cowboy riding the horse, missing his head, and the horse is missing the back part of its tail. But that is gorgeous. I can't believe how nice that looks. Right out of the ground like that. My coins down here. I'm not going to show you all my dimes, nickels, and pennies, the modern ones. Just the quarters. I got 5. Brings my base today, 2019 quarter hoard to 84. I got 7 wheat pennies. Some of them you can see the dates. I started cleaning them. I thought I had one that I definitely needed, like 26, which I will put in the Lincoln, the Warman's book for all my wheat pennies this year. Guys, if you want to get in on this, go check out the Facebook page I created. There's a link down below. Everyone kind of updates their wheats for the year, trying to get the whole set. So I did get 7 more. I think I got at least 1 for the book. I got 2 tokens. I got this one right here, which says, it's upside down, Kaluaville. I actually found the same token last year. Some sort of a restaurant, or it used to be a restaurant. I think it's closed down. This incredible token here, look at that. I put that in the electrolysis tank. Look how nice that came out. That's brass, so I knew it would clean up well. This guy's name is James Blaine. He ran for president against Grover Cleveland in 1884. This was a campaign souvenir that he handed out, like an advertising thing. On the back, it's hard to see, I'm not in the sun. It says Union in the middle. It's got a bunch of writing on there from 1884. He obviously lost to Grover Cleveland. But what an incredible piece. That's his running mate. I think his name was Logan. I had to look him up. I didn't know it. Awesome piece there from 1880s. Super cool. I love that. I got 3 buffalo nickels. 2 of them had dates. 1928. This one's 1925. And this one you can't see. It's in bad shape. I got 3 Indians. One was 1880. This one was 1905. And then this is a fatty that in the field we thought said 1860. It's actually 1859. First year fatty. And if you look at the Indians, you can tell, you see all the Indians have that shield at the top, but that fatty, it's just a wreath all the way around. So it's nice different back too, besides just being extra thick. So first year Indian, 1859, awesome. Of course I got 1 silver dime, 1946 Roosevelt dime. I got this, this is a draped bust half cent, and it's hard to see. If you catch it just right, you can see the draped bust facing to the right, but it is almost toasted, but you can barely see it. And this side you can see a little bit of stuff, but like I said, it's almost gone. But draped bust half cent, probably late 17, early 1800s. And then my first piece of gold for the year. Look at that. It's been tested. It's 14 karat gold. It's got some nice script. I can't make out what it says. It's always hard to tell those fancy scripts, but that is awesome. Here's the back. I don't know what the heck it was to. Maybe like a locket or something, but super cool. Awesome to have that piece. And hey, that was my hunt, guys. Hey guys, I'm recording this a few days later. I just want to say thank you. I got a few IDs. The piece of gold was actually a 19th century Victorian cufflink, 14 karat gold. Thank you. Metal Detecting with Lugnut was the first guy that chimed in, and it's been confirmed. Thank you, buddy. And last week's video, I dug that flat button. Turns out that was an 1829 Andrew Jackson inaugural button from the presidency. I got that ID from Riley Bryant. Civil War on Earth is his channel. Guys, I can't thank you guys enough. There's only so much I know, but collectively we know so much more. So without you guys, these things would just be sitting in jars. So thanks, guys. Happy hunting, everybody. See you next week. Later.